I have a very important job though at the moment. Up in the old grain store here. And silage time is approaching. All right. So we're getting ready for silage. We're trying to empty the corn bin at the minute. Just trying to get the auger into the middle of one of the big red bins. A little bit more. Basically, this just turns on an auger outside that we're trying to put in the bottom of the bin. And he sort of wiggles his way into the bottom of the bin because it's obviously full of corn. You can't just shove it in there. I don't know whether I'm needed now or not. This is Rob's favourite job on the farm.
And most efficient.
And most efficient.
If any can milk cows, it can't be smoothly.
Yes.
Rob, I got blocked there. I'll put on that one. Okay.
I can see this is obviously a brand new setup with a age-old oil can. Looks like it's done that job before.
Many a time. I think that can's probably done the job for 20 years. As long as I can remember, that can's done the job.
The can and the block combo.
Release me.
Oh, look at that. Right. So now we've got to get the elevator under that, have we?
We'll get that wooden thing up first.
Oh, right.
That one supports that. You've seen us do this, haven't you?
I've not, no.
The block's only there temporarily.
Yeah, that's just a temporary.
That's a temporary permanent.
It's a temporary.
Do we want to roll it round, Rick? It does seem to be.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
It's only if we bash it, or what, you mean like in 10
Bang,
seconds? We're
bang.
literally about to bash it.
Right. More power.
What's this thing? Part of the arc, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's not.
I just put it there.
Do you want to
Upright it?
Yeah,
Or,
should we flip it right down to upright it, or just send it up like that?
let's get the other side of the thing.
Okay, so we're moving. Right, now should we flip it down to upright is what I mean.
Or like flat.
So I have it down towards you,
Oh, okay.
90. That's it. Right.
Up you go, Robert. God, look at that.
Is this the way round we want it? Or do you want the whole of this side? Or
I think we've got to put the thing up on that end, and we run it right to the... Oh, we've got to get that thing in, haven't we? Oh yeah, we do something a bit weird here, don't we?
Everything that we do is
We
weird.
do something a bit weird here.
Anything we do with the weight is weird.
I think this goes in under that foot, doesn't it? And then this one sticks
This,
up.
I feel like goes, remember, over
Yeah.
the top, and then you put it on the twist so you can get
Yeah,
the
but we
elevator
need
in
the-
and point it that way.
Need the thing through this broken bit, don't
Yeah, so do you want to pull a complete spin is what I'm
we?
getting at. Very good.
Richard's got the light end, gets broken, see?
Yes, missing a bit of wood.
That's
Oh.
it.
Oh, I got to put mine over, am I?
I don't know. Could we just go in like this?
I feel like you guys are making this up as we're going along.
So maybe we chuck that over the top of that,
Yeah, I think that's what
and
we
then
did.
this is out wide enough that the elevator comes
Comes
straight through the middle of the hole.
Yes.
I'll
And
work
Josh,
this
you
through.
go.
Ready?
There he is. That's why he's broken, is it?
No, I don't think so. Right, you need
Yeah.
to probably bring yours this way
Yeah.
so you're directly over the thing.
Do you want to close it up a bit?
Well, I mean, I can do, but I got enough room to get the elevator
As
in
long
at a
as
bit
you
more of an angle to send it that
Yeah.
way, so I haven't come back so far with the tray that I was thinking is normal.
Good news. Not in all my years of existence have I seen this done.
I thought you said you were an apprentice.
I am on an apprenticeship. Ah, there we go.
Right, where's your hook?
Here, tangled in the chain.
And then we
Well, it gives us more room to stick the elevator back here further, so it's a bit of a balance and get the elevator up there or the trailer far enough away so you're not shoving too much, but we don't worry when we got it's only a short run.
This is what you like to hit, all balancing. As you can see, I'm not here balancing.
I thought you'd have come home last night, Rich, and just crack right on with this.
Well, I would have, but nobody got it already. I couldn't do it on my own, Josh.
Ah.
I would have
It was all
yesterday,
set
but Josh
up,
wanted to
I'd
get
have been
home, you know what he's like. And
Well,
I
no, you had to go to a party.
didn't have to.
Yeah, you
didn't
were-
want to do any work. I
you
was
were
quite
flat
happy to stay here and do this.
No, I wasn't actually. It's been shit.
Yes,
This is
exactly.
fucking horrible.
Right, elevator going in next.
Take a bit of weight off it, actually. Right, going forward. Okay. Any hooks? Rob.
Hello, Jeff.
I'll do the driving, and you guys can go on the wheeling.
It's great. So we've done. The motor ends up like just the other side of that post, I think.
That's the boy, is it?
Guess so. I'll come out there and drop there, all being well. Or we're going to have to move this leg this way a bit. I feel like we should.
I think we might. I don't know. Yeah, we might.
I feel like we want to lift it all up and pull this leg down. Because then I can get the elevator back just a smidgen.
Yeah.
The further this way, you can come to the better.
Yeah, hang on.
So that needs to be tapped up against that auger, I think.
Yeah, I'm up tight.
Are you?
Yep. Do you have your little hopper cover thing to stop it spilling? Or is that?
Yeah, but it still spills.
But it still spills.
That's about right because it throws it against the thing. Then.
That's it.
God.
For a first time.
Look at that.
We haven't tried it. We could crank it up a bit.
Straight into the corner of the
Crank
shed.
it.
Drive over it.
Don't test me.
God. Look at that.
Have we run this at all, or is just Kev run it?
Just kept it fair. We'll try it.
Great.
Well,
Well, since the last time you saw anything, things have taken a bit of a turn. The elevator just would not work. Something wrong with that. Rich is going to try and get some new belts. Hopefully that's what's wrong with it. So we're now taking it out the side of the bin, one bucketful at a time, which is heartbreaking because it is hard work. Oh, get me dust mask back on. Rob's just gone to tip the trailer full that we've filled up. This is trailer number 2, so that's 30 tons we've shoveled out the side of this bin. Oh my word. Why won't you come up then? There you are. Great fun this is. Oh, that's not a full bucket. Right, I've left the proper microphone in the Manitou, so you're gonna have to bear with me. We have now shoveled our way to 3 loads of that trailer. It holds about 15 tons with that amount in it. So 45 tons we have, well, to some degree shoveled in. I know that a lot of it runs out. My hands are starting to callous and blister anyway. I know about it. Anyway, Rob's gonna tip this one out. There's a little bit of rubbish in it. Must have been a hole in the top of the bin or something. Bit of condensation's got to it. Hello, we're filling my boots up. But anyway, Yendals are going to come and roll this either tomorrow night or on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And then I think the plan is mow grass Friday, pick it up Saturday. You look like you've been down a coal mine. Too stubborn to stop. But look at those lovely clean stylish bits. Right, I'm going for an ice lolly. Right, wheat farming fans. It's now the next day. Yesterday was a bit of one of those days where nothing really went to plan. The slatted elevator, for whatever reason, is not working. Possibly the belts. Rich went to get some new belts. No one had any belts, so we ended up taking it out of a different bin. So we're running out of this green bin now. Now me and Rob were taking it out of that door like you saw yesterday, but we've run out of wheat coming out of there now. So we put the auger in. I'll take you out to have a bit of a look. So this floor of this bin goes down quite deep into the floor, into a bit of a cone. There's an auger that goes in, down to the lowest point, augers it out into this bucket. It's not particularly fast, as you can see. And then when the bucket's full, Rob will be here with the trailer and we just tip it in as quick as we can. The auger keeps going and you end up with a little bit on the floor like that, but we'll just have to pick that up at the end. But anyway, the plan is just to empty whatever's in this bin now and roll that. It'll be somewhere around 90 tons, which is about what we want. We did have a bit of trouble with this auger as well. That stopped working the first time we fired it up, but luckily that was just the tension of those belts, and we can tension those ones up, whereas we can't really tension the other ones. They've just stretched too far. See, I've got to do a little shimmy here, so when that fills up, I'll back and boom out and move it across or whatever, try not to spill any. Rob's gone to tip the load that was in the trailer. He's hoping to be back quick enough that I haven't got to stop anything here because I really don't want to. If I stop that auger with it loaded, it might not start up again. So we just want to keep it going flat out. But he should be able to get down there, tipped, and back up here before I need to tip the bucket full out. If you look through that gap, he's only going down to where the cake bin is. He's not going very far. So yeah, that's what's happening today. It's now 11 o'clock. I've been for a plate walk already today. So we are growing at 94 kilos a day, back a little bit from last week. I think we were 104 this time last week. So that'll just be no rain starting to kick in a little bit. If we don't get any more rain, obviously we'll see it drop off as we go forward each week. There's still a bit of moisture in the ground from all that rain we had earlier on, but it won't last forever. So yesterday, me and Rob shoveled out 3 trailer loads, doing it this way, well, out that door as you saw us doing. And then him and Rich did one in the afternoon whilst me and Abby milked, so that was 4. He's just gone to tip number 5, which will be number 6. Whatever we get out of the bin now. We're just about getting full there, so I'm going to have to move a little bit in a minute. Hopefully you can still hear me chatting. We'll let that fill up as much as it can without having to move first. Turn me wheels ready. As we go back, boom out. Keep it going in the bucket. And then just drive forward again. Boom back in, otherwise it gets upset with me. Oh, Rob's back. Happy day. There he is, sports fans. We also milk recorded this morning, so it's been a fairly busy morning so far. I don't think Rob's actually stopped for much breakfast yet. We're going to have a bowl of cereal in a minute. He's just executing a reversing manoeuvre. So he's pointing down the hill ready to go once we load him up. It's another absolutely glorious day. How he parks like that. There's a block under his wheel. Right, I'll put the camera down for a sec because I need to move again.
That is how you shovel.
This guy is super keen.
Perfect shoveling technique.
Obviously I'm flat out in here, so I can't go out and help at all. Rob just loves shoveling corn. It's his second favourite thing behind spraying wheat. Fun fact. Right, about an hour later now. See, the trailer's gone. Rob's just gone to tip what's in there. He filled up another one. Now the bin, I don't want to get too close, it's very noisy and also very dusty. But we're sort of below the level of the green bin now. It goes right down into a cone. So we are getting towards the end of this job. We've got a fair bit of shoveling to do. Rob's done a fair bit as I've been going, moving the bucket around, but still a bit there. The auger's just starting to slow down a bit. Some of the wheat in here is a couple of years old. And although it is flowing, it's places there it's sort of bunged up a bit. So we'll have to do something about moving that somehow. I'm back in me shearing singlet, whatever they're called, because I am such a big sheep farmer. It's just too hot for a jumper or a shirt or whatever. So big up the YouTube. If you haven't already, then check out Carol. That's his channel name. Very clever. And yeah, this is this. It's 12:30 at the moment. Said to Rob I'll stay here till 2 o'clock or whatever. And then this afternoon I'm going with Abby for a, I don't know if it's a midwife appointment or a scan or something, I don't know. I got to be somewhere else anyway. So I'll stay here over lunch and help Rob. We should have it all done by then, I reckon. Another hour, we should have it empty, hopefully. Hello, lady. I think you're supposed to... Do you reckon that's the handle? Yeah, probably.
So. It's got a handle. Oh.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that. I'll take the string end. Hang on, before we do anything, Abigail. Oh, I don't know.
Sure you got the right one?
Well, just when he's powered, doesn't matter what size it is. Right done, lady. Look at her in her sandals. Stock checking. Should a pregnant lady be carrying a battery like that? Good chap. Got to look after the lady, see? Ah, that is flipping heavy. This is twice the size. Ooh. Black positive, red negative.
I don't have a clue.
No, it's the other way around. Electrician. No, I can't hear it either. I hate doing this. I hate electric fence.
Has it actually got battery in the battery?
Has it got battery in the battery?
Would you charge it up?
It's been on charge. I hate electric fence.
You do have to do.
Gus, touch this fence. I have definitely put that on the right way, have I?
Are you sure you've put?
That is negative. Black. That is red.
Is the on button on?
Is the on button on? Let's have a look.
Is there an on button?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on, and it should be on high power. This is where that fence tester knife thing that I had would be really helpful. Oh. Yay!
Clicking now.
Yep, that's on. No need to check that, Abigail. That is...
So what difference did you do?
I don't know. Right, shall we go and find some heifers? You are dressed just for the job. Leggings, sandals, cardigan.
I didn't know.
Let's head that way up those. Midwife appointment at McDonald's has turned into midwife appointment and replacing heifer battery. Yeah. Heifers! 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 For girls! Just need one of them to moo and then they'll know we're here. They have got so much grass here. Gus, where are the heifers? What's for tea tonight? Oh, nice. What, chicken?
Yeah.
You don't like chicken?
Oh, you can.
Right, now there's a red one somewhere and its name is Trevor. Oh, you're being circled behind. Yeah, that's Trev. Hi, Trev.
Jesse, it's a fellow ginger.
We finished wheat farming for the day. We have emptied the bin completely, so I haven't got to go in that one ever again. I think I just about tipped Rob over the edge having to go in there. Gus is just making friends with all the calves. They are shining. Look at them.
Good boy.
Like, you count them? I counted to 14 and I got bored. Well, this is the situation we have now. Dog in water trough. You can't get out, can you? Oh, God. In all her nice clothes. It'll shake in a minute. Oh! We did find a tennis ball though.
Do a shake.
Well done. Don't throw that. They're all having a drink. Good. Now we have a wet dog. Right, that's the heifers checked. They're all quite excited to see us. Now following us back to the truck. Oh dear, we've got a sandal malfunction. Not the best farming shoes, that.
I wasn't prepared for farming, to be honest.
Well,
Gus,
you've always got to be prepared for farming, I'm afraid.
Gus!
He's all right, just checking the cows, aren't you, Gus? Right, I've been home. I haven't had my tea yet. But Rob said, do you want to come back and do a bit of filming of the milling? I thought I probably ought to. But anyway, here's the heap of wheat. See the first couple loads, I don't know if you can see it on the side there, got a bit of rubbish in them, but it all mixed in, I'm sure. I wasn't going to come back because the traffic's a nightmare getting out of where we live at the moment. And sometimes I think Rob's a bit more keen on this YouTube than I am. Anyway, there's a Gert Big class tractor here, milling it up. So I think I'm going to climb on top of the maize there. We'll be able to see it a bit better. What is going on. And there's the maize clamp we shut down the other day. No juice has come out, so that's good. Navigate the tyres. I told Abby I was just nipping back to work for half an hour, about an hour ago. That is a big pile of wheat. I reckon we're nearly halfway through, so, or just over halfway through. There's probably about 45 tonne there. Milled up. Fair bit more to go yet. What's the time? About 10 to 7. I reckon it'll be here till 9. In a minute, when he gets to the end of the pit, he'll come back and start again, down here somewhere. Make another long line. And then the grass is going to go in the pit behind, over that wall. And then every load that comes in a trailer, we'll get a bucket full of wheat tipped on it, if not a little bit more. And scat into the grass, all mixed in. Yeah, they've been going a couple hours. That's what they've done in 2 hours. Definitely got another couple hours left, I reckon. Ah, Rob's tipping it out on the floor. KC Bruiser 1250. Lovely job. I think Rob will be glad to see the back of this pile of wheat. Anyway, this is the product in its milled form. Eye full of that. See, it's all been cracked through the mill. The cows can break it down when they eat it. I think that's a bit of rubbish that was in the mill when they started. But yeah, you can see where flour comes from now. Look at that. All the dust on top. That is going to be a big pile by the time they're done. Probably be the same again here. Let's go see Rob load some up, shall we? I best go back for my tea then. you believe, the handler that arrived in November has now done over 200 hours. It's the least worked telehandler in the southwest of England, I reckon. Well, it's milling it. I don't know if the mill has a weigh cell on it at all, because Richard said they charge per tonne to roll it. Or whether they're just very trusting of however many tonnes you tell them you're rolling. I've also noticed that these yokes are set for locking. Just this end lock. That'll catch us out one day. Here comes the boss man. #1 wheat farmer in Sanford. He is loving life. Yes. I was going to sweep this one bit and then go home.
I'm so caught up. At least I have broken into this third bay. I thought I was never going to get in there.
Yes. It was never ending.
Yeah, but think of the content.
Yeah, think of the content.
Think of all your loyal fans and subscribers.
That's it. They need to see the wheat farming.
They do.
They might not see it in a couple of years.
Fucking hope they don't.
I'll have to branch out into filming me potting up radishes at home.
Yeah.
God. Content's getting desperate.
JM Palming goes garden.
Pick up my camera stick. Right, it is a new day and the wheat rolling has been finished, as you can see here. They actually finished at 11:30 that night, so it took a bit longer than expected, but it's all done. So yeah, all that is going to be going into the grass. Started mowing last night, did 60, I think probably about 100 acres last night they cut. I'm going to start picking that up this afternoon. That will obviously be in a different video. And then the mowers are back now this morning to do the rest of it, and that'll be picked up from this time tomorrow. So hopefully by tomorrow evening we'll have everything in that pit mixed, sheeted down, the lot. Otherwise it will drag into Sunday, which is not ideal. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as always. And yeah, you'll see a bit of silage and hopefully in the next video. See you later.